At just 15 years old, he stepped off a train and watched a Nazi officer make a simple motion with his hand. Left, right. Within minutes, his mother and younger sister were taken away forever. He would never see them again. That boy had just arrived at Auschwitz concentration camp. His name was Elie Wiesel, and he would survive one of history's darkest places to warn the world about what happened there. Elie Wiesel was born in 1928 in a small town in Romania. Before the war, his life was quiet and deeply religious. He studied Jewish texts and dreamed of becoming a scholar. But during World War II, Nazi forces began deporting Jewish families across Europe. In 1944, Elie and his family were forced onto a crowded cattle train. After days with almost no food or water, the train arrived at Auschwitz. What waited there would haunt him for the rest of his life. The moment prisoners arrived, Nazi guards began the selection. With a quick gesture of the hand, families were separated. Strong men to one side, women, children, and the elderly to the other. Elie was sent with his father. His mother and little sister disappeared into the crowd. He would later learn they had been sent directly to the gas chambers. Inside the camp, survival was a daily battle. Prisoners endured freezing winters, brutal labor, and starvation rations of thin soup and bread. Smoke rose constantly from crematorium chimneys. One night, Elie later wrote in his memoir, "Night, never shall I forget that night, which has turned my life into one long night." But the worst moment came later. As the war neared its end, the Nazis forced prisoners on a brutal winter death march. Thousands collapsed in the snow from exhaustion. Those who could not keep walking were shot. Elie struggled to keep moving beside his father. But months of starvation and abuse had taken their toll. Shortly before the camp was liberated, his father died inside the camp from illness and exhaustion. At just 16 years old, Elie was completely alone. When the war ended in 1945, Elie Wiesel survived. But survival was only the beginning. Years later, he wrote Night, a book that became one of the most powerful testimonies about the Holocaust. His words helped the world understand the horrors of the Holocaust. In 1986, he received the Nobel Peace Prize for speaking out against hatred and injustice. Elie Wiesel believed that remembering the past was a moral duty, because as he warned the world, the greatest danger is not hatred, it is indifference.